So this is part 2 of What If Marvel Never Sold Its Rights. I have nothing else to say right now, so let's get this over with and let's get started with the 16th product. I think we're at. So let's get started. The 16th product in Phase 3 is called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. So we'll start with the OG 6 Avengers: Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. And the rest of the characters, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Fantastic Four, Black Panther, Wolverine. The rest of the X-Men won't be in it because I'm only focusing on Wolverine right now. And who else? The rest of the Marvel characters won't be in it, like the Defenders and all that. Yeah, the X-Men and the Defenders won't be in it except for Wolverine. Yeah. Also, Doctor Strange is in the movie as well. Oh, I almost forgot one more character. Shang-Chi. The movie kickstarts Kang the Conqueror finally come out of the Quantumania, and he is going to conquer the Earth, and also kill all the Avengers. Captain America and Iron Man will both get their trust back together so they can defeat Kang the Conqueror. I'll have all three leaders like Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor be the leaders of all the Avengers, because I highly doubt one character can lead all of the Marvel characters. Here's something what our teams will do in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Team Iron Man will fight Kang the Conqueror. Team Thor will help Thor find a new worthy weapon. And Team Captain America will help save Wakanda before Kang the Conqueror's minions invade it. And there's a few character death scenes. First, Loki dies. Hulk dies. Doctor Strange dies. Ant-Man dies. The Wasp dies. And Groot dies. Sadly. Wolverine will try to kill Kang the Conqueror by himself, but Kang the Conqueror sends Wolverine to somewhere else, and we don't know where he's at. And just like that, the movie has a bad ending, but the Avengers will keep fighting Kang the Conqueror until the next movie. Also, I forgot to mention, Team Iron Man is now stuck in the Quantumania because Kang the Conqueror sent them to the Quantumania. And Ant-Man explaining everything about the Quantumania and Kang the Conqueror. And Doctor Strange too. And that was Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And there's no post-credit scene. And now it's time for the next movie. The 17th product in Phase 3 is called Deadpool. This movie, and I mean this movie, will be a combination to all of the Deadpool trilogy movies. Just like in the first Deadpool movie, the movie will kickstart Deadpool killing some henchmen and finding the person that put him in this weird body of that. And Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead both talk to Deadpool about joining a team, but he says no. And yes, just like in the first Deadpool movie, Deadpool slips away and not join a team. A few moments later, Deadpool will find a portal that came out of nowhere, and Deadpool wants to go in it to see what's in there. And Deadpool falls in. And as Deadpool wakes up, he meets Wolverine for the first time. And since they don't know each other, they decide to have a one-on-one duel. Then they realize they have to work together to stop a villain or two. So, Deadpool formed a crew of his own. And the team that Deadpool will be forming is called the X-Force. Before I explain the lineup for the X-Force, I want to say the main villain in this movie will be Ajax. Cable will be in the movie too, and he will be an anti-hero. Then later on, he'll join the X-Force. Now, here is the lineup for the X-Force. We have Deadpool, who is the leader, Wolverine as second in command, Domino, Colossus, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And Deadpool and the X-Force will kill all of Ajax's henchmen so they can help Deadpool save his girlfriend Vanessa and stop Cable's shenanigans. After a few tries, they fail their first mission. A few moments later, Cable wants to join the X-Force, and he'll help save Deadpool's girlfriend, Vanessa. Deadpool and the X-Force alongside Cable will try again to kill all of Ajax's henchmen, and Deadpool will kill Ajax himself. After Deadpool and Ajax both fought, Deadpool killed Ajax, and Deadpool ran to go save Vanessa, and Vanessa and Deadpool live happily ever after. And the movie ends with the X-Force going to separate ways for a little while. And that was Deadpool. And now it's time for the post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, Deadpool is reading a comic book called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. They tell the audience that he is going to be in the next movie one day, and then they'll see him again in action real soon, just in case Kevin Feige adds him in the next movie. And that was Deadpool. And now it's time for the next movie. The 18th product in Phase 3 is called Ghost Rider. And yes, Keanu Reeves is his poster because I think he deserves to play a Marvel character like Ghost Rider himself. Also, I haven't saw neither of the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movies, so I'll try my best. The movie kickstarts Johnny Blaze doing some stunts around New York City, and there's also a montage where he does that. A few moments later, he meets Mephisto for the first time, and they will start to bond for a little while. Then, after a long bond, Mephisto curses Johnny Blaze by giving him a skull with a fiery head, making him the Ghost Rider. The main villain in this movie is Blackheart. And Ghost Rider and Blackheart both fight, and Ghost Rider kills Blackheart, and Johnny Blaze wants to go on another ride. And the movie ends with Ghost Rider saying, "Let's ride," while the song from Terminator 2 Judgment Day is on. And that was Ghost Rider. And now it's time for the post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, Johnny Blaze is sitting on his couch watching TV. Then the news comes on, and the news reporter is asking, where are the Avengers after trying to defeat Kang the Conqueror? Which we don't know where he is at. Johnny Blaze wants to help find the Avengers, so he jumps into his motorcycle and drives away, going to go find some of the Avengers. And that was Ghost Rider. And now it's time for the ultimate crossover event, which is the 19th product of Phase 3 of Marvel Never Sold Its Rights. The 19th product in Phase 3 is called Avengers Ultimate Alliance. The movie could be the adaptation to the Marvel Ultimate Alliance video game, but the main villain in this movie had to be Kang the Conqueror because he is the big bad of my Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course, some of our remaining characters from Avengers: The Kang Dynasty are in the movie, but there will be some new characters in Avengers Ultimate Alliance. Full members of the X-Men will return like Cyclops, Gambit, Storm, Beast, etc. will return in the movie. Daredevil and the Defenders will return in the movie. She-Hulk will be in the movie as well. Deadpool and the X-Force will be in the movie. And, surprise, Venom returns. And some of you may be asking, wait a minute, how is Venom back? Well, remember I told you all back in my part 1 of What If Marvel Never Sold Its Rights, Phase 3? I told you all that a piece of Venom is still alive. And that piece affected a cockroach. The movie kickstarts Team Iron Man trying to figure out how to escape the Quantumania. Team Captain America tells everyone that they're going to find Iron Man and his team so they can bring him out of the Quantumania, and they don't know how to bring them out of the Quantumania, but they need something to bring them out of the Quantumania. Then out of nowhere, Wolverine somehow took the Time Stone out of Kang's hand, and he explained to everyone that to bring him out of the Quantumania, we need to use time. And everyone agreed with Wolverine. And that's where Ghost Rider comes in the picture, saying that he'll help find the Avengers. I also forgot to add him in the movie. But Team Captain America already found some of the Avengers. They're stuck in the Quantumania. Team Thor came back, and they came back with Thor with a good weapon. They also explained that they fought Kang the Conqueror, but he was too powerful. Yes, I also forgot to make Team Thor fight Kang the Conqueror in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Then the team will figure out how to use a time stone to free Team Iron Man out of the Quantumania. Some of the Avengers go to Hank Pym's old house to free Team Iron Man out of the Quantumania. They put the Time Stone on the machine. And just like that, Team Iron Man is saved out of the Quantumania. Now let's skip ahead where the team will fight Kang the Conqueror. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Spider-Man, and Wolverine will fight Kang the Conqueror. But Kang the Conqueror was too powerful, he beats up some of the Avengers. And that's when the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the X-Force, and the Defenders come into play to fight Kang the Conqueror. And that's when Captain America says the iconic line, "Avengers, assemble!" And everyone ran to attack Kang the Conqueror. While some of the Avengers were down, Captain America and Kang the Conqueror have a one-on-one duel. And there are some character death scenes in the movie, and I mean a lot of character death scenes. So let's see who dies in the movie. Well, first we lose Drax, Black Panther, Bishop, Gambit, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Hawkeye, Gamora, Venom yet again, and the ultimate sacrifice will be Captain America. And there will be some characters that will join new teams and retired from the Avengers. So let's see who joins a new team and retires. Sam Wilson will become the new leader of the Avengers, and he'll make Spider-Man his second in command. Thor joins the Guardians of the Galaxy. Daredevil joins the Avengers. And Iron Man retires from the Avengers because he now has a family. And the movie ends with the Avengers having a funeral for Captain America. And that was Avengers Ultimate Alliance. And there's no post-credit scene. And now it's time for the final product. The final product in Phase 3 is called Logan. It could be the Logan movie that we had back in 2017, but there will be Fantastic Four references, Guardians of the Galaxy references, and Avengers references in the movie. And the X-Men won't be extinct in the movie because this isn't a Fox X-Men movie. The main villain in this movie is Donald Pierce, while the side villain in this movie is X-24. After Wolverine kills Donald Pierce, he fights X-24. X-24 picks up Logan by the claw and throws him into a tree branch that has a stick sticking out and throws Logan into it. X-23 saw what happened and ran up to X-24 and killed him. Then Logan passes the torch to X-23, making her become the new Wolverine. And then Logan dies. And the movie ends with X-23 burying Logan. And that was Logan. And there's no post-credit scene. So yeah, that's what Marvel Network Results writes, Phase 3, Part 2. Before I end the video, I'll give you the title for what saga the MCU is. So let's reveal the saga for the MCU. The saga for the MCU is called the Kang Saga. And now that the Kang Saga is over, I want to focus on a new saga for Phase 4, 5, and 6. And some of you may ask, so if your MCU structure is focusing on a new saga, does that mean you'll focus on Phase 4, 5, and 6 for your best structures DCEU? Well, yes. Also to think of some products for the DC movies and some products for the MCU. So, that's it for this video. Peace!